Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, Magnetic Reversal News, and Shinrin Yoku, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Monday, October 31st, around 3 p.m. Mountain Time 2022. We've got earthquakes rocking Bartabunga and just north of Ostia here in Iceland. We also have the threat for severe weather this weekend right here near Oklahoma. This is a developing system with a very deep trough, but the big story, happy Halloween. Keep calm, it's boom time. I hope you got all the trick-or-treating done, or you're doing it now, or let's do a little trick and treat of our own here. Let's take a look at all of the Halloween average maximum temperatures since 1895. And let's take a look at the global warming that we cannot see. So if we're just looking at Halloween Day for the last 130 years or so, we can see that there is a trend in cooling, and we are at one of the coolest Octobers, well, historically, ever. Thems are the facts. Next storm to bring rain and snow and wind to all elevations in the Sierras. Cheyenne, Laramie likely to see snow this week as well. And after an early season storm brings 20 inches to Steamboat Springs in Colorado, more snow is in store for Thursday. And it's toque time. Snow is on the way for a wide swath of Alberta this week. Holy macaroni. And now we have Tropical Storm Lisa forming in the Caribe. It's right there. There is Lisa as of 2 p.m. Let's try to refresh this, see if we got a new update. Nope, same one. Advisory number 4A. Maximum sustained winds at 45 miles per hour. Tropical Storm Lisa is headed towards Belize. And here are the newest spaghetti models. It might wrap around and hit Costa Rica or some other part of Central America, but that is far out. It is going to hit, looks like central Belize. So if you've got anyone out there, they should be on the lookout. Tropical storm conditions are possible for Jamaica today, and this is care of Tropical Storm Lisa. And interests along the coast of Central America, especially near Belize and the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, should monitor the progress of this system or this channel. Now, there is an active weather pattern for the west. And this is from Alaska to the western United States all week. Rain, wind, snow, and coastal hazards. And totals that are, well, we're going to get to the models and it's going to blow your mind, are in the forecast. As these systems move into the center of the country, strong southerly winds may result in fire weather concerns and severe threat of severe weather for the second half of the week. Temperatures will be below normal for the west and above normal for the east, like a beast. Let's wind this back and take a look. And you can see that snow and rain in the Pacific Northwest is going to continue here through Tuesday. Some showers here in the Delmarva as the system in the Pacific Northwest strengthens and moves into Oregon and Northern California. We're going to be seeing some heavy snow, then heavy snow for Idaho and Montana and the rest of the Rockies through the week. Down here in the Four Corners region, the snow is going to begin Thursday and last into Friday. And then by the weekend, you can see that strong band of convection as this deep trough, the meridional flow, brings that moisture all the way down from the Arctic down to Texas, the nexus of the Schmexis. And that's when we can get that threat of severe storms on Saturday, especially in Oklahoma, Nebraska, North Texas. And that will move east and dissipate, but dump precipitous amounts of snow up here near Michigan and Wisconsin, Minnesota. Say it ain't soda, but it's coming. Nobody's bumming. Let's take a look at the total snowfall. Holy macaroni. And just look at these totals up here in the Pacific Northwest. Look at the totals showing up in Idaho, all over 4 feet in those white zones. So these are going to be some big systems moving in, and lots of snow and lots of ski resorts opening in the next few days. Here's your November 1st. That snow's going to move down into the Sierras by Wednesday, and then down into the Four Corners region here by Thursday, where we're going to have heavy snow in the southern mountains. Looks like 40 inches plus in some areas there. And then British Columbia, it's just going to continue to fall and fall and fall and pile up there. Holy macaroni. Winter is upon us. Look at these totals. Ho, ho, ho. Santa is coming early. Shut up, Al. Get in your hole. Whew, it's been a while. The Mississippi River continues to sink to record lows due to historic drought. Well, it's actually cyclic. Here are the ups and downs, let's say, on the Mississippi River at St. Louis, and this goes back to the 1950s. And you can see it looks like about every 15 years, there is a very dry year on the Mississippi. And so, this has nothing to do with climate change, just this natural cycle. And the low season here is the fall into the winter. So, now, a wet, cold Melbourne as a cold snap grips the nation in Australia, and there is snow in the forecast for Tassie and southern Australia there. So snow continues to fall in Australia, as well as rain and hail, which is now damaging the record grain crops in western Australia's wheat belt. So add insult to injury there. And then we have the Greenland ice sheet, the best start to the season on record, with intense 12-hour blizzard hitting Canada. And we got some video footage of that, so stay tuned. Take a look at the surface mass budget of Greenland. It is now off the Chizarts here. This is like the maximum high and low recordings, and it is now it's going off the charts here. So it looks like a very good year for Greenland as far as gaining ice. Now, you got to check out this footage. This is the first blizzard to hit Canada, and this snowstorm is in Iqaluit in Nunavut, and the drifts are like 2 stories high.
Severe weather warning for the majority.
It's absolutely
of the day,
insane.
Visibility periodically near zero due to blowing snow.
Oh my God, my morning. Oh, I guess there's no work today.
Iqaluit is the capital of
Iqaluit, and this is October 28th footage.
its largest community and its only city.
Oh my goodness, that's so tough.
The region is enduring its first blizzard of the year, which is being felt on the Ungava coast of Nunavut and across Baffin Island.
Oh my goodness. That's insane.
That is a lot of snow, yo. Come check them out over here at World is Dangerous. Subscribe, give them a thumbs up. That's some good footage coming out from just a few days ago up in northern Canada there. Now, South Carolina earthquakes return with a rumble under Fort Jackson, according to USGS. And these are the quakes near Elgin. And you can see, boom, there's a 2.5, 6 kilometers east of Elgin, South Carolina. So the East Coast and South Carolina continues to rumble as a dormant volcano is waking up after sleeping for more than 800 years. This is Edgecumbe Volcano. We did a whole report on it. We're just re-mentioning it. This is an ancient and dormant volcano waking up after 800 years. The volcano... Sorry about that. There's not a lot of information on the volcano's eruptive history because it hasn't erupted for a very long time. But based on the shape of this and size, look at this city down here. This would be similar to Mount St. Helens. Probably the last time this blew off, VEI 3 to 5, potentially. And if we come over here to Edgecumbe, you can see it hasn't erupted for a very long time, here it's saying 2360 BCE. So... well, it looks like it hasn't erupted for over 4,000 years, so this could be an interesting eruption coming from Edgecumbe if, in fact, it does go boom. Worldwide Volcano News Update. No other volcanoes of note. Normal activity here. We see Ibu with some vigorous eruptions. And let's talk about Iceland and the seismicity going there. There is a continuing cluster of tectonic earthquakes just north and east of Austria. Nobody knows what's going on there. It's been ongoing for over a week, and now we have some major activity at Bardabunga and this site again. So we've got activity over 4 magnitude happening either on Bardabunga. That's the Bardabunga is the 4.3, isn't it? There it is. Yeah, 4.2 happening at Bardabunga. So all eyes are on Iceland. As we change over to the sun, there is a coronal hole that is about to pass Earth-facing, so a coronal hole stream could be pumping up the geomagnetic activity into instability in a few days. But overall, we have just a few sunspots doing nothing. The sun is all quiet. Now, Elon Musk wastes no time changing Twitter. You want to change over to Twitter? Come check us out, Oppenheimer Ranch Project at Diamond the Dave, where we post all kind of cool stuff all day, like that trough we were talking about earlier. Take a look, and this circle here is where that heavy weather could pop up Saturday. So go join us on Twitter if you're a tweeter. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have heard that a suspension bridge collapsed in Morby, killing over 130 people. There is video footage. We are not going to show it to you, but the link will be below where you can get access to that video if you're so inclined. Now, later tonight, we may do an expose on Kilauea's south flank and the Hilina Slump and the dangers associated with it, because there are huge numbers of earthquakes happening exactly in that region. You're looking at the last 7 days here. So we have activity at Mauna Loa and at the Hilina area, where the Hilina Slump could create a mega tsunami. So check out the video later tonight. Hazard potential of volcanic flank collapse raised by new mega tsunami evidence. This is the paper we'll be using, and it will be linked below. And check out The Intercept, an article coming out this morning called Truth Cops, about leaked documents online about our own Department of Homeland Security in collusion with social media platforms to censor and affect elections. And that's a boom to knowledge. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. Hope you got something out of the video. Become a Patreon, support the work we do. Share this video, be a hero. We love you. Be safe.